Radio, straight out the hit shack. I am your host for this evening, Tucker, aka the king of swing, aka the young man, aka the guy your boyfriend can't stand. Request lines are now open at 1-800-LOVE baby. That's 1-800-LUV-BABY. Welcome to Club Rehab. Ladies, tonight's gonna be special cause heard you was looking for me. That's right. Heard you was looking for me. Dedicated to all the ladies in the world. She said, Tucker, won't Tucker. Hey, young man. Well, here I am. And I couldn't help but to hear when you called out my name, saying over and over again, I need a young man. Well, baby, here I am. Girl, you're sweet as a melody, blowing through the breeze, and this king of the jungle gonna give you what you need. And this I guarantee. Just name the spot and I'ma work it out. Girl, get out. I'm gonna get out. Girl, get out. Since I'm the king of swing, we can start out on this floor, but as the night goes on, I'll expect a little more. But now we can take it slow. And your friend must have told you about the things that I do, cause last week you was chilling, girl, trying to look cute. And now you wanna groove. Just keep it smooth and I'ma work it out. Girl, get out. Baby, get out. Girl, get out. Baby, get out. Girl, get out. Baby, get out. Girl, get out. Ladies, this way you grab your man. Fellas, this way you grab your woman. And y'all get real close. See, this is the part where we work it out. Show what you got, like this. Yeah, that's it. You feel that? Now you got it. Yeah, let's go. Woo! Man, that's my kind of groove, man. Yeah. You can't complain when you're dealing with a young man. The guy your boyfriend can't stand. They love. The guy your boyfriend can't stand. Forever I'll be the guy your boyfriend can't stand. Nobody likes me, the guy your boyfriend, but you. Get out. Girl, get out. Oh, baby, get out. I'm gonna get out. Say I'm gonna get out. Girl, I'm gonna get out. Oh, I can't wait till I get home. I'm gonna grab you in. I am your host, Tucker, the This is dedicated to the ladies. Yes, sir. I swing and I see you all day. Remember, request lines are still open. 1-800-LUB-BBY. That's 1-800. Love, baby. Remember, you can always hit me up at www.myspace.com/TuckerLove under King Swing.
Hey, I just love that song because I call it that hole in the wall music. But I got an uncle and an auntie that's like they vibe. But what attracted me to that song was the fact that the dude that actually sang that song, he's real young. He's like 30 or something like that. His name is Tucker, by the way, work it out. But why I was drawn to that song was because Scorpio, listen. Baby, I love y'all. Listen. Scorpio, y'all like, okay, listen. You done had a little awakening and whatnot. You know, you going to educate yourself. You going to get back with us on that. And you not an authority in this, that, and the third. But you like, baby, right now, at this point in time, can we meet you where you at right now, boo? Can you get on back on them tarot cards? While you getting your life together over there with that and this and that third. Scorpio, I'm working it out. You heard the song, just that on that. Listen, this is always a Scorpio affair. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, North Node, anywhere you have Scorpio placements in your chart. Grab your boo, your hookah, your blunt, your spliff, your H2O, your green tea, your whiskey, your Patron, whatever it takes, Scorpio, to tap into these energies with me like we always do around about this time. Y'all know the drill. Hey, Spirit told me don't even say all that stuff. I know it's free publicity, but y'all know what to do. If y'all don't, go back to the other videos and check it out, all right? I love you guys, Scorpio. I want to tap into these energies like we always do around about this time. Listen, I'm going to always start this thing out with a ancestor energy here. That's what we're going to get. This is the African goddess rising, right? Because see that old goon, that's my masculine energy right there. I already had this deck with all the goddess energy. Same thing, African people. My heritage. I used to tell people all the time I'm a mutt. Because when I get to looking and going down, just my family line of people I can trace back. Like just by looking at family photos or something like that. There's a lot of different looking people. Like my daddy's father, real pale skin, blue eyes. When I was born, I had blue eyes. Then they got to be real, like a real spooky looking hazel, and they would change colors. They would get darker or grayish depending on my mood. Now that I'm grown, depending on what color I have hazel eyes, but you can't really see them with my lashes because my lashes like fleek. Okay, period. But you know they get darker and lighter now. But that's neither here nor there. But I'm just telling y'all, I done been down that rabbit hole. I'm talking about ancestral stuff here now, right? So I just feel like even no matter what we get into with the tarot, I feel like we need to start out with just, you know, a message from our ancestors. Ashe? Ashe. So the first energy you got out is Seven Sisters. It's the number 12, which we know 12 is that's a biblical number. 12 disciples. A lot of other meanings for 12. It just slipping my mind right now. But you pull the creativity card. Okay, and we know why that is, Scorpio. It's because now it's time for you to create. You know, some of y'all done already read the books. Let me say this too while we on this ancestor message before we move over into, you know, whatever. Scorpio. It's the hidden treasures. They're still hidden, but it needs to be a safe place. I heard that, and you know, I kept thinking, where's a safe place? Because in my mind, I'm thinking this is a platform, right? So where's the safe? Everybody listening, right? The safe place is in you. Where is it in the Bible where it says something about, you know, write the scriptures down and wear them around your neck because it's going to come a time when the Bible will no longer be in the earth? Who am I talking to? You're supposed to be creating something. But it's spiritual, it's inward, but But it's something that's being birthed in us, guys, where we'll be able to communicate on different on different frequencies. Thank you. I was about to say wavelengths. My spirit guy said no, not wavelength. What are you talking about? Frequency. Thank you, source. All right, so creativity is your overall energy here. 7 sisters. Some of you guys could have 7 sisters. You could have 7 girls. I have 7 children. I have four girls and 3 boys, though. But 7 is a divine number as well. It signifies a ending, right? The number 8 is a number of new beginnings here. So we have manifestation, majaji, manifestation here. Number 9 could be very significant to you. 9 is just one of those ancient numbers I just heard. 369. 3 times 3 is 9. You can divide 12 by 3. Something very significant here about 3. You could have three girls, 3 boys. You could be the 3rd child. If you're the 3rd child, you're like a master manifester here. Like you if it were not for you and your family, nobody would have ever went to college. Nobody would have ever even started their own business here. Who am I talking to? You've been manifesting. Some of you used to sleepwalk. I was a sleepwalker. I'm just hearing this because I'm just looking at this picture. Some of you are astroplane. Astro project. What is that astroplane? I don't know. Astro project. Cause I'm seeing somebody going into 5D and bringing it down to the 5D, like somebody who can do that. But I'm seeing like a child, like you've always been able to do this. You've always been able to talk to the. Give me a minute, Scorpio. You've always been able to connect with your ancestors. I was about to say the other side is the other side, but not just the other side. Your ancestors. So which means to me, you've always been connected with you. All right, and then you have desire here, Nagami, number 8. There go that number 8, guys. Number of completion here. Infinity, right? That's why I said, go check out that video I just did. It's no new age. This is ancient wisdom. This is ancient knowledge. This is something somebody is, they're revamping and they're serving it up to us again, like Christianity, right? But desire is here. Why? Because there's something, it's not just going on in us, guys. It's going on in the earth, right? But there's a desire, of mankind. I feel like some mankind, and I feel like spirituality is just becoming so, like apparent. Like whether you believe it or not, it's like it's there now, right? You gotta either face it or, you gotta denounce it. It's almost like, like the biblical thing, the like the judgment. Every knee shall bow, every tongue shall confess. It feels, that's what I'm getting when I see this desire. It's like, where are you at with this? What are you gonna do? You can't keep straddling the fence. That's just what I'm getting. Yeah, the overall energy is Jumbi, number 18, mask. Can't keep straddling the fence, Scorpio. All right, so those are our ancestor messages here. And now I'm going to go ahead and move over into the love situations. I hope all is well with you guys, Scorpio. I love you guys so much. It's time to create and manifest. I feel for a lot of you Scorpios with that creativity, manifestation, and desire, I feel like a lot of you guys forgot your gifts. Or you put your gifts aside with the mask being your overall energy and just kind of assumed the position of worldly, spirituality, what the world says it is, instead of going within. That's just what I'm getting, guys. All right, moving forward, Scorpio. Spirit guides. Let's see, guys. Let's see what's going on here. The overall energy on the bottom of the deck, you draw the main lady here. It says they have chosen no interference, focus on one person. Yeah, so somebody, yeah, third party on the bottom of the deck. Somebody chose you, Scorpio, when it comes to a third party here. But what I'm hearing is I feel like Scorpio, this person, I feel like the choice was easy. Okay, if that makes sense. I feel as though choosing you as a main lady was just like, duh. I feel like what this person is leaving behind to come towards you, that, you know, to make you their main lady, I feel like, you know, this person is a coward, they're disgusting, they're opportunists. This person wears many masks, but I feel like the mask that you don't see is the demonic mask. I feel like this person is very spiritual but dark. Okay? This could be another Scorpio. I'm hearing abyss. Like it's levels to this dark shit too, just like it's levels to the light shit. I feel like my collective, because we're filled with more so warriors than, you know, protection of divine light, because we know a lot, the protection that we really need is in the shadow places. When it comes to me, you know, standing up against a demon, I don't want fairy dust. I don't want a rainbow, a unicorn. I want a chariot. Who am I talking to? I want a 6 of swords. Huh? Yeah. So, you know, I just get the energy with this main lady, like you were the better choice. Just period. Not the best of both evils, wasn't no evil. This person, I feel like they're disgusting because I feel like they left a woman that they had been with and had children with, or, you know, or they left somebody destitute, is what I'm getting. Like they just up and left because you were the better choice here. We got hypnotized. Captured by your love, hard to resist, seduce, undivided attention. Yeah, but you see that snake while you sleeping? I did a video a while back. I don't know which one. Which one it is. Of course, it was a Scorpio affair, right? Just period. But we've been sleeping with demons. Some of us, all of us. It's like the more awakened you get, the more that can seem normal. You know, it don't seem to be so far-fetched, right? So I feel like too with main lady and hypnotized, I feel like a lot of women, a lot of divine feminine energy has been tied down with somebody who is only attached to them because they're very aware of your gifts. Demons, other spiritual beings here. That's just what I'm getting here. All right, let's see. So somebody chose you over somebody that they've been with for years, or somebody that they had children with, somebody who you know, somebody that really meant something to them, or somebody who poured a lot into them. I'll say that because I feel like this person never really meant that much to this person here. Give me 1 second, Scorpio. I don't feel like this person really meant that much to them. I feel like there was an opportunist because I feel at some point this person, they poured into this person's life too. And now they situated and it's like, now it's like this person got all these issues and shit and trying to like tell them they done outgrown them and they need to get their shit together. They done took care of them for years. You know, that type of shit. And we have abundance here. See, Scorpio, that's what I'm saying. Like, even if this person don't know about like material abundance of yours, this person they feel your energy. They feel your awakening. Who am I talking to? You're awakening to your abundance. What is your abundance? We ain't talking about material wealth, baby. That's easy. That's what they've been putting in front of us. Get rich, get rich, get rich, get rich, get rich, get rich, get rich. Work 2 jobs, save your money, invest in stocks, gamble with the lotto. Who am I talking to? No, that ain't what I need to do. What I need to do is figure out all these ancient symbols and things my people that was stripped from me, my culture was stripped from me. So I need to know all these things that my ancestors. I'm my ancestor. I'm my ancestor. Right now. Me in the flesh. Me living, a living vessel. Spiritually, I am my ancestor rebirthed here. That's what I am. But I'm not able to tap into them because you know you smoke, you drink, you do all this other stuff. I'm still drinking. I'm going to drink a glass of wine. Or 2 or whatever. But it's your abundance. It's your inward wealth. It's your treasure that's hidden. See, these people are willing to hold on 13 or 14 years to God till they think God released that treasure and they'll be a part of it. And your ancestors, at some point, they want you to go inward, but when you don't, they come outward and they say, oh, no, he got to go or she got to go because they can't be here because I got to get this nut something. I got to get this fool a nugget because if I don't, they're going to give up. And they're going to run to that religion. And then they're going to run to that religion. You see how this works? Whatever it is that got you running to different religions is what you need to straighten up. And guess what it is? It's you. It's your inward man, your inward witness. How can you run away from you? That's why when you go to church, the preacher piss you off and the deacon's trying to sleep with you. When you get up under somebody else who giving you spiritual advice, you realize that they ain't no more spiritual than you are. Who am I talking to? Some people are born with these gifts. Some people, all they have to do is read one book and it activate, because that's who we are. They don't let you know about we using more than 10% of our brain, people. Come on. Be for fucking real. What they know is the part of your mind that holds the consciousness, the part of your mind that'll make you go deep and deep and deep. They know the things to do to alter that. If you got a child that run from the time they get up to the time they get down, slow them down. Give them some medicine. You don't know what this medicine doing, but I know what it's doing. It's stopping their creativity. No, what you need to do is find that child something to do that awakens them. Arbor, 3 years old, he can flip through YouTube, skip the ads, go back to what he want. He 3 years old. I know he'll start seeing. And I always say he my soulmate. We connected. Not just because that's my grandson, spiritually connected. Moving forward, abundance against time. See, I told you people will wait for it, Scorpio. And then some people get to a point where they see that you ain't gonna get it in this lifetime, but here goes Susie over here trying to holler at me. See, this is what's going on now. Here goes Scorpio over here trying to holler at me. Scorpio is right here at it. Yeah, I saw the future in this one too, who I got children for and who I settled with. But she ain't doing nothing. Why she ain't doing that? Because she done poured everything she had into him. And now he leaving her behind to come to the main. Now he wants you to be the main lady. You the main lady, not Scorpio. Why? Because you doing that work. That person know it's about to be some for real blessings going on in your life. Some breakthroughs going on in your life. And it says all around them. Yeah, this person know. They know. It's all around you. And when they're around you, it's all around them too. I told you this spiritual. It said it can't escape connection, telepathic experiences. Your love haunts them. Okay. Thorn roses here. Painful love experiences. Fight for love. Worth the trouble. See, this person's perspective. They spiritual hop. They understand the occult and the hidden knowledge. They don't have it. Everybody don't have the occult and the hidden knowledge. No matter where you come from. You can be a prince. You could be from the loins of a king and not have a certain specific powerful calling. Okay, don't make no mistake about it. That's why it don't matter who I am. It matters who my ancestors was. Who am I talking to? That thorny rose is somebody who they spiritual hop. They on the next up and coming spiritualist. Apology, yeah, they'll do anything to put DNA in your bones, to distort what you got going on. So when you awaken, what you awaken to is something real, but still something distorted. Who am I talking to? Apology, confession, mending relationships, rebuilding. Yeah, this person leave one person and they come towards you, Scorpio. Why? There go the overall energy. Money is tight. Money problems, not enough money, careful about expenditure here. This person know you're going to bear fruit, Scorpio. Come on now, let's be for fucking real. They know you're going to bear fruit. Wherever you at, they know that. People know more than you. Why? Because they tapped in. They just ain't, they don't have that hidden, they don't have those hidden ancient gifts. Their ancestors might not have been as powerful as yours. If their ancestors weren't as powerful as yours, there's no way for them to unlock any knowledge. They just have the sense to know spiritually that this girl going somewhere. I don't know when. Maybe it'll catch while I'm with them. But if not, if something else come along, I'm gonna jump on that bandwagon. That's who this person is here. Let's see. The world. In reverse. You know, the world in reverse, I'm telling y'all, Scorpio, the more awakened we become, it's not about the cycles ending, it's about the cycles going through a rebirth. Does that make sense? It's not new age, it's ancient occult knowledge, hidden knowledge, but it's what if we believe the opposite of what we've been told, right? So a cycle, sometimes cycles don't need to end. Sometimes they just need to be a different type of cycle, right? Sometimes we don't have to come to that abrupt end just to get to a new beginning. That's just what I'm hearing from that, okay? Take it how it resonates. Some things can just change. Who am I talking to? Like your beliefs? Your education, your focus, your dedication. What's the worst that can happen, Scorpio, in this situation? The Chariot. I told you, hey, when it's time to go, don't send me no bullshit. Send me a Chariot. Cause when Scorpio out of there, they out of there. And these people are only gonna be able to clock, you know, as far as advanced as their hidden knowledge is with their ancestors, okay? A lot of people, it's going to be different things. I'm hearing that. Yeah, you got the Nine of Wands. It's coming out in the reverse here. You know, to me, boundaries is the opposite of limitations. Everything has a yin and a yang, right? A cause and effect. To me, when I see the Nine of Wands in reverse, it's just telling me like you limiting yourself. You're limiting your spirituality. You're limiting what could be really actually going on with you because you choose to. When we get that victimized energy, to me, it's because you choose to go against who you are. You're going against the grain almost. You got to drink the alcohol and smoke the weed and do the lines so that you're able to force yourself to proceed in a path or on a path that you know is totally off path. Moving forward, I ain't going to stay alone. We got a few more minutes. What else here? Yeah, the Five of Wands. You fighting with yourself, Scorpio. Why? Because your ancestors is like, come on now, wake up. You slept. Hibernation over. Go check out that video. You done slept long enough on this shit. It's time. What else here? No more messages. The Queen of Wands coming out. So Scorpio, I feel like you're regaining your confidence. I feel like when we start to acknowledge our ancestors being rebirthed in us, when we start realizing that some of the things that we were taught, we just need to try them for ourselves. It's education, guys. It's the same thing as reading a book. But see, they got us thinking that if you even think about that, if you even try that, that's against God and you going to hell. Y'all listen, I left the church a long time ago, so I ain't speaking on no Christian. I ain't trying to convert nobody. If this your message, this your message. The moon is here, though. My ancestors here. They always have been. But see, how many people know, too, you got to call on certain ancestors for certain things? When I'm sitting here, I call on my ancestors to give me messages for my collective, and that's it. That's me putting limits on them. I don't do that no more. If y'all notice, y'all won't hear me saying ancestors, ascended masters. When I sit here, it's here. It's in me. When I sit here, it's already here. In other words, I ain't got to call on nobody. Because see, me calling on somebody might mess something up. I might just get an ancestor that don't know nothing about love. I might get an ancestor that's a warring ancestor. And they just saying cut them at the neck. So when I sit here, I just sit here now and I just, my spirituality is pulling in what I need for who in my collective because of the energy I'm getting. Who am I talking to? The moon. We talking about hidden things. Top secret. It is now. When it was given to the oppressor, it was common knowledge. They could come into our tribes and, you know, we could teach them about the land and we can teach them about these rituals we do at these times of the year, and they stole it. And they made that shit out of Christmas, Easter. Come on, guys. I don't want to go too deep in this because I ain't read enough. I'm just going on my spiritual now, what I'm being led to say. But I know I'm also being led not to say. Okay, so the moon card is here. Archangel Haniel. It says important psychic insights, events behind the scenes, release fears that hold you back. I can't make this shit up. That's what the moon means. You hiding from yourself. Stuff is being hidden from you. And then you have the Knight of Pentacles here. This might be a part 2, guys. You have the Knight of Pentacles, loyal, dedicated, honorable, kind. Time to buckle down and get things done. Honor your commitments. A guardian angel here. Scorpio. This person is an opportunist. This Knight of Earth is your inward witness. This inward witness has been loyal, dedicated, and honored you this entire time. This person, they're going to lose. They're going to lose you. Yeah, the 3 of Cups in the reverse. They're going to lose you and their person. This person going to be left out in the cold. The 3 of Cups in reverse. Because your spirit guides are not going to allow this person to snake in your life. Yeah, one did turn over. All right.